What's up with y'all, man? Today I'm gonna be talking about my path to financial freedom. Just laying out the blueprint, just manifesting, putting out into the world what I want to do. Y'all can follow if y'all want. Y'all don't have to, but I'm gonna just be telling y'all about my plan to be financially free and to lead a rat race or whatever, lead a matrix, whatever you want to call it. These are some steps that I'm gonna do, some things that I'm gonna do over the next few years, and if I execute, and everything should go smooth. And of course, I'm prepared for the losses, or prepared for the hurdles, or everything that can come with it. But that's part of planning too. Planning for the worst. So if something happen, you prepare for it. The worst probably not gonna happen, but if you do, you prepare for it. So it's always something good to keep in mind. But so I just get straight into it. Like, the first thing I'm gonna do is DoorDash. What I just got done doing today. It is 7:40 in Virginia, East Coast time. Just got done DoorDashing. I would DoorDash and Instacart, but my Instacart got deactivated, so I don't think I can do no other app for real. And Instacart is way easier because, the way it is. I think I talked about it in my previous videos, how they not real strict on when you gotta deliver the groceries, so you can kind of do a DoorDash order. You can get, do a DoorDash order and get an Instacart order at the same time. And you can do the DoorDash order first and then do the Instacart order. It's not strict how it is. Say you get Uber Eats or Grubhub or something. That's a food delivery service too. So I'm pretty sure that you would have to, I'm pretty sure they strict on the time delivering the food too. So it'll be just harder to do that and DoorDash at the same time. So that's why I like doing DoorDash and Instacart, because they kind of go well together. And when DoorDash isn't busy, Instacart, you usually get some orders on Instacart, some quick orders or some big orders. But with that being said, I can't do it, so I'm just doing DoorDash. This year I'm paying off debt, and then I'm getting at least $10,000. I'm saving at least $10,000. So again, like I said, just watch my previous videos. I touch on a little bit. Everything I'm saying in this video, I'm kind of touching on a little bit in my previous 4 videos, but this is just my personal plan on what I'm gonna do. And I try to give advice and give tips. You don't have to follow. You can do your own thing, but I just try to give advice and give tips. So some of this stuff I already said before, but what I wanted to say is $28 a day equals $10,000 in a year. So I'm gonna pay off my debt, which is probably less than $8,000. I think I paid half of it off already. It's been 2 or 3 months since I started saving for real. And I get some people may not can save like how I am. I'm saving $55 a day. I get people at 9 to 5s. Like I said, I also touched in a previous video that get a side hustle, do DoorDash, do Instacart, make $50 a day, put 20 in gas, save that 30, and there go your money every day that you need to save $10K in a year. But me, I do this full time, so and I'm getting a little help with the rent or whatever, and so I'm able to save $55 a day. But if you're single, you really have no excuse. If you don't have no kids, you really have no excuse. I just talked to my mom about that last night. For real, we had this long 2-hour talk. I missed the Timberwolves and the Nuggets played, and I missed the whole second half of the game because I just went in the kitchen to fit something to eat at halftime, and we ended up talking for 2 hours. I didn't even want to eat no more after that, but we were just talking about really getting shit together, you feel me? And that's kind of what inspired me to make this video too, to say what my financial plan is so other people can see. I'm 23 years old. I don't come from money at all. I'm not rich. I don't make 6 figures. I don't make close to that. You feel me? I make probably $50,000 a year doing whatchamacallit. No, I probably make $60,000, but doing DoorDash, and that's not including food and gas and stuff, with my car that come up, and oil changes damn near every month, all that other stuff. So you take all that stuff out, I'm probably left with less than 50,000. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, this is not from a privileged position. This is just from a position that I realize I'm in and taking advantage of it. If you can't save $55 a day, like I said, save $28 a day, cut out budget or whatever. But I'm not really going to talk about advice, because I've talked about that before. So the rest of this, so stay tuned for the rest of this video. It's gonna go a lot smoother, but it's just that when I get to talking about stuff, this is why I made a YouTube video, because I just want to help other people out, because I want as much information out there as possible to help somebody that's in my situation to get out of this situation, to be financially free and not have to work every day. So that's what motivates me to make videos, just so that more information can be out there for somebody to just maybe stumble across and change their life, because that's what happened to me, just looking up YouTube on how to get out of my situation, and now I actually have a plan and actually know what I want to do, so it's like refreshing almost, and it's like I'm in a better place, like mentally. I was kind of like just not even in a good place for real. But yeah, so the first thing is that I'm gonna pay off my debt, like I said, is around like $7,000-8,000. After I do that, then I'm gonna stack up. So I'm saving $20,000 a year from like March of this year to next March. Saving like $20,000, so I'm gonna make like $10,000 a month in 6 months. So my debt is gonna be paid off within 6 months from March. So that's April, May, June, July, August, September. So around like August, September, my debt should be paid off. And then after that, I'm gonna save another, 10 to 15,000 before I move out next year when my lease is up around like July, August. I should have probably like 15,000 in my bank. And what I'm gonna do with that money, so let me kind of backtrack. So the first thing I'm doing is DoorDashing to save money. I know what I'm saving. I'm saving $55 a day, and I'm being consistent with that, and I'm doing it every day. And I'm paying off my debt, and I'm saving around $15,000. So boom, that's the first thing I'm doing. The second thing I'm doing is when I get that $15,000, I am putting a down payment on a house, a FHA loan. It's like 3.5% that you got to put down on a property, and it requires you to live in it for at least a year. And the thing with that is I'm a house hack it. So whether I get a single family home, a duplex, a triplex, or a fourplex, it goes up to fourplex. If you get anything bigger than that, then you got to get what's called a conventional loan, which is just bigger down payment, bigger percentage. But if you get a 4-unit or below, it's 3.5% down on a property, not including the closing costs. But you can negotiate closing costs. You can do all that stuff. But so I'm gonna put the 3.5% down. And like I said, I'm a house hacker. If you have a single family, you're basically having roommates. So you can take the master bedroom, and you say you got a 4, 5, 6 bedroom house. You're gonna be like, damn, like a 5, 6 bedroom house, like that's a big house. But you're not gonna be paying the mortgage. You're gonna have roommates, and people will rent rooms out. So say your mortgage is $2,000, you got a 5 bedroom, and it's a townhouse, so you got the upstairs and everybody else downstairs, and they paying $500 to live there. $500 for 4 rooms, that's $2,000. That covers your rent, that covers your mortgage right there. Now you're living rent free, you're living mortgage free in a 5-bedroom house. And you do that for a year. You sacrifice. You may not want to have roommates, or you sacrifice for a year. Now you're in a better position. Now you don't have that mortgage, or you don't have that rent, that huge bill that's $2,000 that you would be paying rent. And otherwise, if you did it house hack, you can save that money and stagger that money to put down on another property. Or if you get like a townhouse or a single family, those appreciate a little quicker than duplexes and triplexes and fourplexes. And you can take out, if your house increases in value, if it appreciates, then you can take out what's called a HELOC. I think it stands for Home Equity Line of Credit. And the bank will give you a certain amount of money to put down on whatever you want to. And you should put that down on your next house that you can get after that, and put 3.5% down on another house after that. Because remember, you got to be required to live in it for a year. So what I plan to do is do that, and I plan to next year save my money as well and do the same thing I'm doing this year in terms of doing DoorDash next year. But this time when I do it next year, I won't have any debt. See, this is my first year doing it, so I haven't debt. So I'm gonna I'm gonna work to pay off that debt, and then I'm gonna start saving after that. But next year I won't have no debt, so I can just save from the get-go. So that year that I'm in that property that I put the 3.5% down on, I'm gonna save $20,000, and I'm gonna have $20,000. You see what I'm saying? It's not gonna be, you know, gone because of my debt. Also, what I'm doing this year, I forgot to say, is that after I pay off my debt, I'm gonna have at least 3 lines of credit open, and it's gonna be small credit cards, and it's gonna be paying off like a bill or groceries or gas, and I'm gonna make sure it's paid off, but I'm gonna make sure it doesn't go past 30% of the card. So just for numbers, if it's $1,000 card, I'm gonna make sure I don't spend more than $300 on the card, and I'm gonna make sure that I pay it back off, just to keep my credit up, and just to keep lines of credit open, because the bank likes to see at least 3 lines of credit. So that's why it's good to, even after you pay off your credit cards and you pay off your debt, to not close it, because that's a line of credit that's there that the bank can see. And if you close it, then they can't see it no more. So yeah, so this year, pay off my debt, get 3 lines of credit, and stack up so I can put 3.5% down on a house next year. And next year when I'm in that house, I'm gonna stack up again, save more money from not paying mortgage on the house, and save more money from doing DoorDash and stacking up every year. And once I stack up my personal money from the DoorDash, I'm not going to put my DoorDash money next year into another house. I'm going to put it down on a Corvette. And I know you're probably saying, like, bro, why would you get a Corvette, bro? Like, you trying to have financial freedom. Like, you getting a Corvette and you not, you feel me? You on a house at one house, you not really, like, you know, real estate is a kind of a long-term game. So, like, why would you do that? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a Vet, and I'm going to put it on Turo. And I live in Virginia Beach, and this is a good place for, you know, Corvettes and nice cars like that. Because, you know, people come in from out of town. People, you know, just want to go, you know, in the summertime and feel good. People want to ride around in the Vet. And I actually got in touch with somebody that did it about a year ago. And he was like, his only bad months was January and February. And I'm pretty sure because it was like mad cold up here. But he said other than that, it was paying for his Vet. So he put it on Turo. And that he was literally making like $3,000 to $4,000 a month from his Corvette. So you could have your dream car and not even have to pay the car note for it. And not only that, not only am I going to do that, but when my car isn't on Turo. So yeah, like I was saying, when it's not on Turo, I'm going to do YouTube videos with it, like information videos, like, you know, how much it costs. I'm gonna do like point of view videos, like driving around in the Vet. I'm gonna do gold digger print videos. I'm gonna do reaction videos. Since I'm gonna have more time on my hands, I'm gonna do like reaction videos. So I'm just gonna have like a bigger presence on YouTube. I'm gonna have more channels. I think I'm gonna make the gold digger channel one channel, like the point of view and the information about the Vet channel, like a separate channel. And I'm gonna make like the reaction channel a separate channel. And I might start vlogging too. So yeah, man, like that second year, 2026, I'm gonna just have like a bigger presence on YouTube. I'm gonna stick to this channel until then, and just like go hard with this channel, and just be consistent with this channel. Just keep, you know, building and keep making videos every day. Keep uploading, so I can already have a presence on YouTube. When y'all see this like coming to fruition, you feel me saying, it won't be like, oh, who is this dude? It's gonna be like, oh, I know that dude, and he's now doing this. You see what I'm saying? So when I don't have the Vet on Turo, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be making videos, like YouTube videos. And you know, that's what I love about YouTube, is that you can just record it once, upload it once, and then it just makes money from there. As long as you monetize and you get the views, like, it just makes money from there, and the views never goes down. If it has 1,000 views, it's never not gonna have 1,000 views. You see what I'm saying? It's not gonna have a 900 views. It's not gonna go up and down. You know, it's not like the stock market or nothing. You know, it just continues to go up. You know, if you get 100,000 views, it's only gonna go up from there. If you get 50,000, it's only gonna go up. You see what I'm saying? So your money is like residual, and you're getting that passive, that semi-passive income, because all you're doing is making the video and uploading it, and after that it's passive, and it just continues to go up over the days and the weeks and the months and into the years. So yeah, my second year, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not going to get a second house hacking property. Sorry for the Jets. If you know anything about Virginia Beach, or if you live out here, you already know it's Jets 24/7. But yeah, I'm not gonna get a second property with the $20K that I saved my second year doing DoorDash in the second year of my plan. I'm going to get a Corvette by my 25th birthday. That's the plan. I'm 23 right now, turned 24 in February. So by the time I'm 25, I should be in a vet, and that way I have my own crib that I own, that I don't have to pay the mortgage for, or my own duplex or whatever I get, and I'm gonna have my dream car that I don't have to pay the car note for. Because remember, it makes like $3,000 to $4,000 a month with just people, you know, with it being a nice area, you know, a nice city, Virginia Beach, that people would like to drive around with. If you're late, you know, sometimes you know, the price varies on how late they are bringing it back. But a good rule of thumb that the person that I connected with told me is that he charges, or what he said in the video is that he charges $3 for every mile over. So I mean, if you just go 50 miles over, I mean, that's $150 more dollars, you know, and that's just like, you know, that stuff like adds up. You see what I'm saying? So, but I'm not going to touch that money from what I make from Turo. So if we backtrack a little bit, I'm going to DoorDash my second year, get 20,000, put like 15 down on a vet, do Turo with the vet, and do YouTube videos with it, and not touch the money that I make from Turo until I can be able to put down another payment on another vet. So I have like 2 Corvettes, driving one full time and putting one full time, putting the first one full time on Turo. And that will cover, just that one car on Turo will cover both payments. You know, I expect my payments to be less than $1,000, between $700 and $1,000 for one vet. So if I'm making $3,000 to $4,000, that covers both cars that I have if it's full time on there. And so I'll be starting a Turo business along with house hacking. Now, that was the second year. So if that's what I'm doing with the money that I saved from $20,000. Now, if during that time my house appreciates enough to the point where I can take out a HELOC and put it down on another property to house hack, then I will do that. Or not another property to house hack, excuse me, on another property, then I will do that. If not, I would stay in it for that extra year. I would just have the vet, I would just have the place, and I would just put on Turo. I would save probably like 6 months worth of business on Turo, put down on another vet so I can put it my first vet on Turo. Sorry, y'all, I gotta keep up. So I put my first vet on Turo to, you know, keep making money for me full time passively. Still doing YouTube as well. This time I will have a vet, my own personal vet, so I can do full time. I can do full time YouTube. You know, I can do YouTube more with the vet, and so my money will increase not only on Turo, but it will increase on YouTube. That being said, this whole time my house is appreciating. You know, the house that I got. I also might DoorDash during that time as well. You know, but it's depending on how it is. Like if I get cash flow from my property and from Turo, I possibly can quit DoorDashing by the time you know, 26. You know, depending on how my first year of on Turo go. If not, then doing the YouTube, I'm pretty sure that will gain traction because the type of videos I want to do just gain traction. Doing the YouTube, doing the Turo, saving my money, doing DoorDash, you know, I'm pretty sure it would just speed up the process of me not having to work anymore for real. You know, so definitely looking forward to those days. But what do I want to say? Let me see what I wanted to say next. Oh yeah, so if I take out the HELOC on the first property that I got, is going to be to put down on a property, but I'm not going to live it in though. So the first one, I'm gonna put down 3.5% FHA loan, and I'm gonna get a property and I'm gonna house hack it, whether that's single home, duplex, triplex, duplex. Like I said before, I'm gonna house hack it. I'm gonna get cash flow, or I'm not gonna have to pay rent, or I'm gonna pay minimum rent, like maybe a few $100s, and I'm gonna save that money, and I'm gonna save the money that I'm getting from DoorDash. And once I have that money from Turo as well, a couple years later, this is 2026 now, I will take that money out and I will put it down on a house that I'm not living in. So I'll put a conventional loan down. So once I put a conventional loan down, that's going to be like an investment property, and it's going to be a rent to own type of thing. So once I put a conventional loan down, I'm going to make that property a rent to own property. So not only will I double my income that I'm making on that property, I'm going to get a down payment from that, and I'm going to have the option, or the people that's in it is going to have the option to buy it, so I can possibly sell it later. And if they don't, then they can just move out, and I can, sign somebody else to be in it for a rent to own. So basically what that is if I just break that down real quick, if I moved in at house hacking, then say the mortgage is $2,000, and say it's 5 bedrooms, so I took 1 master bedroom and it's 4 rooms left, so $500 each, that would be $2,000, and that'll cover the rent. Or I can do a rent to own situation. I can put a little bit more money in it, like 15% conventional loan, 20% conventional loan. It's a little bit more money, but if I take the HELOC out, and if I save my money that I'm making for Turo, I do DoorDash, and I save the money from that, then I can get enough money to put that much down, and I just just use my resources. Then I don't have to live in a place, and hold on, bro. And I don't have to live in a place, and I can charge the people, say anything like from $3,000, $5,000 down payment to move in, because they're putting down money on the house that they eventually have the option to buy. So that goes towards that, and that's non-refundable. It's like a non-refundable down payment, and then they're paying, say, $2,500 instead of $2,000. So I get $500 cash flow, and then say in a couple years they're able to refinance and buy the house. So then they buy the house that way. And bro, it's just like too many people, bro. Like, I can't even sit in my parking lot and just record a video, because like people are just so nosy out here. And then it's like, bro, everybody just want to park by me all of a sudden and just look at my car, like, bro. And I got tents, but you can see through the front, but it's like, bro, like. Anyways, but yeah, that's kind of my plan. If I was to go over it, 2024, which is this year, pay off debt. After that, make sure I got 3 lines of credit that I'm keeping up with, and save $10,000 to $15,000 between now and next year around this time. Once I do that, put down 3.5% on a property to house hack, so I can potentially live rent and mortgage free. After that, stack up $20K between 2025, in the middle of 2025, and I'm already have some money, left over from this year saving. And by 2026, early 2026 in February, I can buy my dream car. Got a close parking spot, so that's the positive of it, I guess, of moving. But so yeah, I can buy my dream car by 2026, my 25th birthday. Once I do that, put it on Turo, start doing YouTube videos with it, and keep my first property that I moved into, if it doesn't appreciate enough for me to get a HELOC and take that money out, and take the money that I have and put it on another crib, a conventional loan. I'm just gonna, continue to live in that crib, continue to put my car on Turo, but not take just save all the money I make from Turo so I can put down on another Corvette, so I can have that second Corvette all to myself, and I can put the first Corvette on Turo full time. So that's just stacking up. Once I have my own personal Corvette, I can do YouTube. I can do more YouTube videos with it. In terms of gold digger pranks, in terms of like point of views, like, you know, driving in my Corvette at night, driving in my Corvette around the city, like stuff like that. So yeah, once I do that, I'm gonna just wait another year. 2027 gonna come. I'm gonna be 26, and I'm going to take the money out of my property, my first and only property that I have at this point. I'm gonna take the money that I've been making for Turo, take the money that I've been making from YouTube, take the money that I've been making for DoorDash, put a conventional payment down on a property so I can put a tenant in there that's rent to own, and I'll be making double of what I would make if I house hacked it. And I'll just, you know, keep trying to, you know, do that, and we'll see where it goes from there. But I have my next 3 years planned out, like, so I just tell you, like, I'm really, like, you know, serious about this, and I think a lot of other people should get serious about it too, you know. Just if you can't plan out the next 3 years of your life, just plan out the next year of your life. You know, the next 3 years, the next 3 years of my life was based off of what I'm doing now. So it's based off what I want to do in the next year and what I want to do with that money. You know, I want to save $10,000 to $15,000. So what do I want to do with that money? Okay, I want to put it into a house that I can house hack so I can live, you know, rent free and get into the real estate thing. You know, I have my real estate license, so I don't know if that's something I want to, you know, do later too. You know, it's like an option. Like, you don't have to, just because you have your real estate license, you don't have to do real estate, you know, but it's great to have if you want to be like a realtor, you know. So I might end up doing that too, but that's not my passion, and I will only do it to get capital, like to get money to do the plans that I'm doing. So if I just stick with DoorDash and just stick with the saving money, then I feel like we can still get there. And then if I'm up and I can help other people, like, get into real estate, how I'm getting into real estate, then I probably would do that. That would probably be a passion, you know, showing people how to house hack, showing people how to, you know, house hack, and then flip that into getting an investment property that you don't even have to live in. So yeah, man, I'm excited, bro. It's like, I'm excited. Like, these next 3 years, it's gonna be a journey, and that's why I picked up the camera and started recording, posting on YouTube, because I know it is, you know, and I want this to be documented. Like, it is cool to, like, it's more of my personality to just like, you know, stay low and then just pop out, and they be like, damn, how you get that crib, dang, how you get that car, dang, what you doing, dang, da 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 da, and just, you know, move somewhere and go ghost, you feel me? But I want to document this so I can help other people out, so other people can see what I'm doing and can take the steps to do it themselves. Cause, bro, I'm not special. Like I said earlier in the video, I don't come from money at all. Like, I'm in a disadvantage, if anything, you feel me? Like, I was homeless before. I done been in homeless shelters. I done, you know, slept in motels and hotels and houses, you know, with friends and family, and I done been kicked out the crib, and I done been in jail, and I done had stuff taken away from me because I've been in jail, you know, like opportunities. And bro, I'm still trying to find a way. I'm still pushing, I'm still sacrificing. So it's like, if you good, especially if you're a young nigga, like, and you just like don't know what to do, or you just in college, or you just, you know, like sitting on your ass, like, man, put this stuff to work. Put this, what I'm saying in these videos, so you can change your life for the better. Cause it's not all about you, bro. Like, do you, like, if you want kids, what you gonna leave your kids? If you want kids, do you want your kids in the same position that you in? When they born, do you want them in a fucked up place, or do you want them in the suburbs going to a nice school or public or whatever school, but just well off? You feel me? Like, just good. Like, what do you want for your life? You know, like, how are you gonna support yourself? Like, working a 9 to 5 all your life, you know, that's just taken away from your life. You feel me? Like, man, travel the world, you see what I'm saying? But Also, part of my plans, I want to say, just because I want to do it by the time I'm 30, is I want to move to Florida. I'm not going to say what city I want to move to, but I know what city I want to move to, and y'all definitely going to see that when I actually move there. But it's not Miami, I can say that. I wouldn't want to move to Miami or Atlanta or New York or Houston or LA, because everybody wanna move there. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people, you know, those cities, 5-6 cities that I just named. A lot of people in America, once they move out of their city, they want to move to a big city like that. So that was never my speed of just moving where everybody, or being where everybody want to go, or being in the mix. That was never my speed. So, but Florida is a beautiful place, and I went to this place before and lived there for like a month or two, and I just loved it. I really just fell in love with it, and ever since I left, I was like, man, I gotta come back here to like live here for the rest of my life, and I want to do that by the time I'm 30. Hopefully I do that by the time I'm 27. You know, that's like 4 years away, less than 4 years away, like 3.5 years away. So yeah, man, like it's a grind. Like I have goals, and I'm working towards them, you know, and I'm staying down. Like you can't see it now, you feel me? Like you can't see it now, you feel me? Like I'm kind of talking to myself too. Like, man, I can't see it now. I'm in the gym. I can't see the results now. But if I stay consistent, I will. It's the same thing with having plans. You can't see the results immediately, but if you stay consistent on working towards it, eventually you will, for real. And to anybody out there that got plans, man, and y'all really striving for it, like, don't give up, cause that's all it takes to win, for real. Is just not giving up, staying consistent, and when your turn, and your turn gonna come for sure. But you gotta be ready when it come, or it's gonna pass you by, for real. So yeah, man, that's another episode of, I say episode, that's another video. Y'all let me know in the comments any plans that y'all got. Y'all let me know if y'all are interested in any plans or anything that I said in my plans. Y'all let me know. Y'all talk to me, man. I want this to be like a community. You feel me? Like, I want to help y'all for real, cause I want to see just people win. I just want to see people like get out of the rat race, cause I'm a person, so like I'm a human, you feel me? So I know how it feels to just be stuck and not knowing what you want to do with your life. You feel me? Like that's a bad feeling. So if I can't even change one person for feeling like that, I feel like I did good with this YouTube. I feel like I accomplished something. You feel me? So that's just like my motivating factor. I'll just keep to that on why I make these videos. Like, period. So y'all comment, man. Y'all like, y'all subscribe. We trying to go up this year for sure. And I'll see y'all in the next video.